Hey guys, this is Matt once again. And as I'm sitting here pretty late or early in the morning, because I'm a night owl, getting ready to record some videos for requests. Thank you guys out there for that. I sincerely appreciate the paid requests. Very kind of you all. Thank you for your patience. Before I do that, I wanted to get this off my chest. But before I do that, let me explain the situation for those who are not in the know, because I think most of you people have this thing called lives. And don't worry about boutique label drama shit. And the reason I'm even bringing this up is I hate bullies. I hate bullies. I always hated bullies. So, to go back a bit, and I don't know where this will go, so it'll be rambling, I'm sure. There's this site named Orbit DVD. It's a site where they'll get movies, have the site, and then you can order whatever you want. There's Orbit DVD, there's Diabolic, there's Grindhouse, there's all sorts of places. Many of them very small, maybe one or two guys, if that, small time. Kind of like the mom and pop stores of VHS back in the day. So, at one point, there's this release of The Keep. It's from a company called Imprint. The Keep, the Michael Mann film, had come out from Vinegar Syndrome. Sold very, very well. Now, 8-9 months later, Imprint is releasing a different version of The Keep, meaning it's much bigger box, intricate, there's a full-length documentary, there's all these little gadgets, but all this other stuff in there. And people who like this stuff, that's the stuff they like. They like collecting it. It looked cool to me. Even I'm thinking, man, I like The Keep, but that was pretty cool. Which, in a way, is part of the problem, but I'll get to that later on. This site, Orbit DVD, says, well, our customers like buying stuff. Sometimes it's tough for them to order overseas, which I get that. Granted, sometimes it's just as expensive or more so, but at the same time, there's certain people probably in the same boat I am that can't order overseas. Like the bank I have, and I bring this up because some people out there may have the same situation, their bank will not allow them to buy something overseas. Just won't allow it. Now, granted, for safety reasons, but they're just not allowed. That's not the case for everybody, but I guarantee you some people. And then others, they just feel more comfortable buying something in the U.S. and, okay, that maybe that's a company they trust and tracking, and they don't want shipping to take 8 weeks and such, hopefully, or however much longer. So they're comfortable with that page, with that site, whatever the case may be. Maybe they dealt with it before and they trust them, all that jazz. So, Orbit DVD, the guy behind it says, Sally, we cannot have this on the site anymore. Because Vinegar Syndrome, what they do is they push people and go, we don't want you selling that because you have our version of The Keep on there, so you're not allowed to do it. Now, whether it was a cease and desist letter or it was a kind email, which is bullshit, it's pretty much saying, listen, you either have our stuff or you have their stuff. You can't have both. Even though from a lot of these other companies, it seems like, well, these people aren't going to buy your stuff. If they want your stuff, they'll just buy from your website. And also, this has been out for like 8-9 months, however long. Maybe it hasn't been that long, but it's been a while. It's been a while. Anyone who wanted it, got it, and so forth, they can have this now too. But no. Vinegar Syndrome wants to be bullies. Now, Have I bought stuff from them? Yes, I'll show it. I've showed it before. I bought this, and I bought this. These are the last things I'm buying from them. I'll say that right there, right now. The last thing I'm ever buying from these cocksuckers. Because I don't like bullies. I don't like people who are getting bigger and bigger for their britches. It really seems like they're becoming Blockbuster Video. Remember Blockbuster Video? Hey, don't have that movie there. I mean, we have more copies here, and they would push stores, mom and pop stores, that you can't have this, you can't have this. Well, we got this, and you can't have that. Even though they're not allowed, even though it's not illegal what the other people are doing. And to push them out of the way so we could be up front and center. Because to be honest, I can say it, Vinegar Syndrome, Stream Factory, they don't want places like Grindhouse Video or Orbit DVD, or they don't want that. Because they want you to buy from their site. If you buy from their site, they're going to get more of the money, more of the profit, instead of third wheeling in dealers. That's how a lot of these businesses want to prosper. You order directly from us. Like they want to be the next fucking Amazon or something. Vinegar Syndrome was already on my shit list because, and this is another tangent, so long-winded, bear with me. I talked about this before, but for those people in the back seats that did not hear and see this, tell about Sean Clark. Now, for those who don't know, Sean Clark, many releases back to the day, Halloween 2, Halloween 3 for Stream Factory, The Fog, he would do location, as in showing the locations, what they look like today, and his show was called Horrors Hallowed Grounds. He has a YouTube channel where he does stuff, but he also continues that. He doesn't continue because Stream Factory would not pay him anymore. Now, since I'll be blunt and honest, there was a time where I did not like Sean Clark. I'll admit that. I know this is another tangent, but bear with me. Not to get too much into it, I did not like Sean Clark for a bit because there's a friend of mine named Pizzow, aka Justin. Some shenanigans was going on in one of those Halloween 40-year later tour things. I trust Pizzow. I trust everything he said. I trust his behavior. And Sean, in a deleted podcast, talked about how most horror fans are on the spectrum and how Pizzow should get out and lose weight. And like hit him below the belt when all Pizzow did was say legitimate reasons. And if you ever see the guy, he's never mean, he's never rude. I'm the rude guy. I'm the asshole. People like Justin isn't. And I think he's a friend. I consider him a friend. I chatted with him quite a bit back to the day when we were doing streams on the Sausage Factory, which was a panel of people just talking about movies and stuff. Very fun days. Unfortunate name, because the Sausage Factory, like, who would want to watch that? It's about compared dicks. But, no, it was just a goofy name, just having fun talking about horror movies. Anyway, I trusted and still believe and trust him. But, at the end of the day, he met with Sean. They patched things up. It's all fine under the bridge. Water under the bridge. So for me, I'm like, well, if he's okay with it, I'll be okay with it. Because yes, I'm one of those guys that I do or die with my friends. Whether it's Mike OCP, Fabio, Uncle Bill and CK at Dead Pit, Stuntman Mark, John Zero Cool, Fabio the Italian Stallion 50, like all these guys, my friend Effrey, if I talked to him on email, I'm ride or die, do or die. I believe I'm very, very loyal to my friends. Whether you want to say to a fault or not, I don't give a fuck. That's just how I am. So anyway, if he's okay with it, then Sean Clark, okay, he's off the shit list. It is what it is. But what happened here, I still don't think there's an excuse. So going back to the story before that, Sean Clark had a friend who passed away, sadly. He went up to the Vinegar Syndrome, a booth, and said, "Hey, my friend, he was a dear friend, he passed away. He was your guys' #1 fan. Would it be okay, like, you put on Facebook something like, hey, we lost, one of our dear loyal enthusiasts, like, just loyal fans." Like, for Sean, it's like, man, this would mean the world to him. And they agreed. That's another thing. They agreed to it. Time goes by. He goes up and goes, "Oh, so what did you change your mind?" Or, "Oh, no, well, yeah, we're maybe, yeah, sure. Well, actually, go talk to the head guy." They talk to the head guy. Sean does. The head guy's like, "Well, we put this GoFundMe for the guy's family." And Sean's like, no, what? What do you do? I didn't want you to do that. I didn't ask for that. I just asked for you to take 10 seconds to say his name and a few kind words, and you said yes. I didn't want you. Because now you're giving money to a family that, as the way he put it, might have somehow contributed to the guy's death. However you want to interpret that, that's up to you. Now, yes, Vinegar Syndrome meant well, but they fucked up. You didn't do the simple thing the person asked you to. You try to be Mr. Hotshot Teen Shit because you think you're some illustrious entrepreneur when all you're doing is selling fucking cardboard. Elaborate cardboard, that's what you're doing. And then you don't want to admit that you're wrong. You don't want to admit that you fucked up. I don't know what happened to that GoFundMe. If that family did get the money, so great. People who may very well be pieces of shit got money that didn't deserve it. And the guy who Sean wanted some, kind words said, didn't. So instead of Vinegar Syndrome taking 10 seconds to honor a guy that bought every fucking towel that they had, oh, we'll post this fucking band going to our shitty store. Or we'll post about how we're selling stupid-ass hockey pucks. Fuck your hockey pucks. Stick them up your ass. Happy Madison, Happy Gilmore style. Right up your fucking ass. How about that? You shit pucks for a week. So right there, I say, fuck you, Vinegar Syndrome. Fuck you, Vinegar Syndrome. No more you smell like vinegar. You especially smell like ass, too. You know what you do with ladies when they smell like vinegar? You dump them and you run the fuck away because there's something wrong with them. They got the STDs or the LTDs or the 0 and SATs. Where the fuck is it? There's some 3 letters. And get the hell out of Dodge. It's no good. Just like you, assholes. Vinegar Syndrome, you're no good. And now you want to try these bullying tactics. Like you're the mob and shit. Like you're going with baseball bats, smack a little company and be like, "No, you can't sell that shit here. You sell our shit, or you get the fuck out." And a similar thing happened to another little company, Grindhouse Video. Which that was, I think, Cannibal the Musical. And he did it, and they said, well, we're not going to... Fine, if you don't put that and you're not going to listen to us, then we're not going to give you any more stuff. The guy had a phone call with the head guy. The head guy seemed like he didn't give a shit. And these guys, like, be nice, like Grindhouse Video, Orbit DVD, they were being nice. They say, hey, no hard feelings. I fuck that shit. Okay, the only hard thing is going to be my dick in their mouth and my foot in their ass. Okay, because I don't give a fuck. I don't get screeners. I don't get this shit for free. Well, I'm not getting any more of these, so it don't fucking matter. But I mean, these boutique labels, they make so much goddamn money, it doesn't matter. Boutique as in Vinegar Syndrome, Stream Factory, Shout Factory, Tino Lorber, Synapse, Severin Films, all that jazz. And you see more and more of this tactic where they think they are teen shit. They think they are these genius entrepreneurs that can do whatever they want and get away with it because they have this loyal following of bootlickers, ass kissers, rug munching, ball lickers that will say and do anything at the idol of the boutique label. They kneel at the cardboard. Maybe they want to swallow, or they want it to swallow them. Maybe they use this to fuck it. Maybe they do this. They fuck it like that, and they splooge in it, and they put it all over their faces. Maybe that's what they do. Huff it. Like they huff a stink ass. That's probably what they do. Then they use this to stick up their fucking ass. Oosa, oosa, oosa. They wrap it up and just right there. Maybe they do that shit. Maybe. Or maybe they try to see how much of this they can fit up their ass until there's nothing left. I don't know. I don't give a fuck. I don't... Shut the fuck up. God damn it. Why do you praise... Like, why do you worship a company that, A, doesn't give a fuck about you? Let's go back to the Sean Clark story. A guy who was a big fan, number one fan, bought everything, died. They could not take 10 seconds to go, hey man, wherever you are, wherever you're going to be, that was really kind of you, man. We appreciate your loyalty. They don't give a fuck. Wait, this band went to our store? Oh my god, we got hockey pucks Friday the 13th, like, hockey pucks? Oh shit. Talk about that. That's what they care about. Your money. That's all they will ever care about. Your money. Because what they are going to do is they're going to suck you dry. Every drop of blood, every sweat, every tear, every bit of milk from your nipples to your ball sack. Everything will be sucked dry until there's nothing left. And then you'll be one of these dumbasses that, get 40,000 in debt, or whatever the fuck, to pay for the shit. Which, if you do that, you're a fucking idiot. And you're a fucking moron. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. The only but is your fat ass still sitting on these fucking things, humping it further and further into your rectum. Because I guess these people like to be bent over and fucked in the ass by these companies. I don't need that shit. I rarely bought shit as is. I don't need to buy more shit. Don't need to. Got enough. Most of these movies, I can find. Because it's about the goddamn movie. On Dead Pit, doesn't happen anymore, but there was this bit for a while where someone would send in money and they go, rip a cover. And it's funny. It's fun. It's funny to do. There are people that get mad and upset about it, but number one, it's money. And number two, because I don't give a fuck about this shit. Because that's all it is. I care about the movie. Anytime I buy something, it's the movie. And the reason I haven't opened this is because I'm waiting until I actually get to see it. Because it's about the movie that I like. That's what matters at the end of the day. Does it maybe have some good features? Oh, it's got a director's cut, cool. It was only on VHS. I like the movie. That's what it's about. But for some reason, we have forgotten that. That these companies know that, and they bank on it. They bank on it. And they will continue to do so until they melt every fucking penny dry from you. Every dime, every quarter, every cent. And that's just the way it is. That's how business is. And you keep doing it. You keep falling for the hook, line, and sinker. When they don't give a fuck about you. Now, hey, I get it. You like the movie, hell, there's a lot of third-party dealers you could find. Hell, you wait a couple bits, you can fucking buy on eBay if you really want to get this stuff and not have to support these companies. Because, hell, there's so many people that buy so much of this shit, then they can't fucking sell it anyway, and then you wait a bit, be patient, then you'll buy anyway if you really wanted that badly. But it's not just Vinegar syndrome. It's again Stream Factory. It's Severin Films. There's a lot of these companies where they worry more and more about what fucking cardboard is in it, or a fucking patch. What am I going to do with this patch? Am I going to put it on my ass and make it a tampon? Sorry, I don't need tampons. Okay? I don't need tampons right now, or tomorrow, or next week. Okay? I don't have time in the months. Maybe these other people do. I don't. Oh, this was like your time of the month. Fucking red shit. Speaking of that, there you go. Time of the month right there. That's what's happening. Anyway. But they care more about the cardboard shit. They care more about what kind of little detail and what kind of this and that is with it, instead of the fucking movie at hand. And that's why they can up the price and up the price and up the price. And even when they don't do it, the price is expensive as fuck. You have to take out a goddamn loan to buy a couple movies nowadays. So maybe it's a good thing I'm going to stop this shit, because I'm going to be saving a whole fuckload of money. Tell you that much. Now again, if I love the movie and it's the movie itself, will that mean I won't buy anything ever again? No, of course not. Arrow Video, Ninja Turtles I'm a fan of. If they do something that's actually worth the shit with it, then yes, because I care about the movie and the features, and you're going to put effort into that and not be screwed up. Because that's another thing before I get off that. How about you stop worrying about your goddamn cardboards and how much other shit you put in it, and make sure the fucking things work? I got this goddamn Golden Child, and you know what came of it? I showed this before, but for those who didn't fucking see it, this fucking thing. Right from the get-go, it came with a replacement disc. Oh, cool, you got your package. How about you make sure this worked first in the fucking first place, and then worry about this. But now it's this first, this second, this third, and this last. The movie is the last thing. Whatever. Okay, is this stuff ready? It's cool, ready. What about the movie? Just wait a minute. Just wait a minute. Just wait a minute. Just wait. Oh, yeah, it's okay. Oh, shit, we fucked up. We need a replacement disc. Oh, shit, the audio is fucked up. There's a scene missing. There's, this audio messed up. Oh, this audio track is missing. Oh, this bit is gone. Oh, the picture got fucked up here. Oh, here's a replacement disc. Here's a replacement disc. Here's a replacement disc. What was the Vinegar? They had the substitute. And my friend Mark, Stuntman Mark, had to find out that the substitute he got with Tom Berenger was edited for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know where the hell they got that version of the movie. But like heavily edited. Oop, replacement disc. Because, it's not like the movie matters. The movie mattering? The fuck you talking about? You don't need the goddamn movie. That'll be the next thing. They will sell this without the goddamn movie. How about this? How about this? How about you take the movie out? You put the book in here. Or hell, here, there you go, just sell this. There you go. That's what BD's selling. Here's this. Here's your empty fucking slipcover. Here's your fucking book. And we'll sell this for 60 bucks, 50 bucks, 40 bucks. How about we'll sell that. And people will fucking buy it. People will fucking buy it. A glorified condom for your movies. Congratulations. Because that's what it's about nowadays. Not the fucking movies. Like when I think of like titles I want out, it's movies that have never ever been released. Like if you watch my streams or you see me on Dead Pit or something, one of the films I keep mentioning is Murder by Phone, because I think it's a fun, silly B movie that's never even been out on DVD, never been out on Blu-ray, because I want the movie out there so it doesn't disappear, because I think, oh, Richard Chamberlain, he gave a good performance. I would talk for 5 minutes about it because of the movie. Same with Nightlife, aka Grave Misdemeanors, or Carnosaur 2, Carnosaur 3. I don't need some fucking super duper version of Carnosaur 2 and 3 that comes in a fucking T-Rex's ass. It's just to make sure that the movies with hopefully better picture quality, maybe in widescreen if it was in full screen, the stuff that we used to give a shit about back in the day with movies and releases. Not anymore. And instead, all these companies will just make more errors and more errors and more errors. But hey, so what's the big deal? You did your this, you did that. You did your replacement disc. What's the big deal? The big deal is that they worry more about the packaging than the movie. As I said, that's the big fucking deal. Or the fact that the prices are more and more expensive. Because as things are more and more... everything's a limited edition. Everything's a fucking steel book. This will be a steel cock. Here, this comes with a steel cock. Put it on so you can fuck your steel book. Just like people fuck these cardboards with a regular cock. Here's a steel for your disc so you can fuck your steel books with your cock. Your steel cock. Okay? Steel with Shaquille O'Neal cock. And it'll be more and more expensive. And that's where, once in a blue moon, maybe you buy 1 or 2 movies a year. Maybe 3 movies a year if you're lucky. Just as much as you can fucking afford. For example, Lionsgate Limited. I like Ghoulies 3. Ghoulies Go to College, fun, goofy, stupid movie. But I had fun with it. I still have fun with it. But am I really going to pay $35 fucking dollars for a Ghoulies 3? That's without shipping. So close to $40 for Ghoulies 3, Ghoulies Go to College. That looks like it has a little bit of features. I can't do that. I like Ghoulies 3. I can't fucking do it for that price. No. And also what pissed me off is they're also doing a steelbook of Jacob's Ladder in 4K. One of my favorite films from the year 1990. One of my favorite films. Oh, it's a limited edition steelbook. I'm like, well, fuck, if Ghoulies 3 is $35 fucking dollars, how much do you think a steelbook 4K Jacob's Ladder is going to be with those fucking prices? Well, shit, I guess I won't be getting it. And I can afford it, by the way. I can afford it. But this is too fucking expensive, and I don't want to do it out of principle. Because it's horse shit. But I get it. People just worry about their lives, but they're screwing you. They're screwing the customer over again and again and again. Because they go, how do we justify these high prices? Well, it's got to be a steelbook. It's got to be this. It's got to be that. Because here's what it is. I mean, the sad truth of it is, and people won't say this, but I think this is the case. A good chunk of people that do buy physical media, let me repeat that in English, that do buy physical media are people that only buy the intricate stuff. If, this just comes out on a bare Blu-ray, there's a lot of people that won't buy it. But if you put a fancy box and fancy other stuff on it and call it limited edition or steelbook, or you give some iffy name and some kind of FOMO, oh my god, I gotta go buy that now. This is part of my collection. I'm gonna show it on YouTube. And it's gonna be the back of my fucking things on YouTube. And look at all the things I'm showing on YouTube. And in fact, I'm gonna make a career showing this shit on YouTube. This ain't a special. No, you're not. Doing this and this and this is the easiest fucking thing to do. A goddamn Bigfoot chimpanzee asshat could do it. And I'm half Bigfoot, I know. I could fucking do it. You could fucking do it. My cat could fucking do it. Any of my cats could fucking do it. Anybody could fucking do it. Ain't no fucking Fred Astaire ballet of dance shit. So get the fuck out of here with that shit. Fuck off. So, Vinegar syndrome, being complete bullies, pushing people around because they think they can get away with it, because they make enough money. I mean, hell, they made. I don't know if this is true. I heard they made $500,000 on the teep alone. If that's true, then what's the deal? If you made that much goddamn money, what's the problem with someone else putting someone else's the teep up there? How is it going to affect you? Because with all these businesses, it's not about making money. It's about making more money. It's always about making money. If you made this much, you want to make this much. If you made this much, you want to make this much. If you made this much, you need to make this much, and so on and so forth. Because many of these companies found out they hit the lottery. They hit the lottery, they hit that special button, and instead of respecting customers, they know that we need to milk them for all they're worth. Because when you hit that lottery button and you do it enough times, now you have an army of loyalists that'll follow you to the gates of hell and buy whatever the fuck you come out with again and again and again. And hell, we're getting more and more and more, and that's just all it's all about. You just say it's a smart business tactic and give you that. Still doesn't make it right. That's just my opinion. So all these companies, most of these companies, I mean, to be fair, if I'm thinking of boutique labels, I mean, even Error Video has screwed up stuff, but I mean, them and some others I'm less angry about, but it's just one of those things that it's just going to get worse. The prices are going to get higher. The cardboard's going to get more articulate. The packages are going to get more bundled up, fancier. Instead of buttons and patches, they give you more specific toys relating to the movie, whatever the hell it is. Hey, they've done that. There's a drop zone. They gave like a little fucking stupid parachute man. What the fuck? And then the regular schmo, they go, hey, I like the movie. Okay. Because even the regular stuff. That's why I did give credit to like Tino Lorber. Like Tino Lorber, I could at least give credit to, since some people say I don't want to be fair. Because Tino Lorber, they keep their prices respectable. They keep their prices reasonable. For the most part, it's just the movie. And I got, Death Machine and the Perfect Weapon and stuff of that nature. So, there are places like that. But what I don't want is every company going, man, maybe we're doing okay, but I see what that person's doing, and I see what that person's doing, and I see how much money they made, and they go, man, in order to survive, because now these other people being priced out of the business, man, I gotta go follow that tactic. I gotta go copy that tactic. I gotta go copy that, I gotta copy that. So there you go. But yeah, a lot of these boutique labels, especially Vinegar Syndrome, Stream Factory as well, because that could go. If I talk about Stream Factory, that could be another 30 minutes. But these boutique labels, they can suck my dick, they can eat my ass, and they can go fuck themselves. You're overpricing, bullying. Don't give a shit about the customers. You probably never did, but you definitely don't anymore. Fuck you for what you did to Sean Clark and the memory of his friend. Fuck you for bullying these other small shops. That's just fuck you for being an asshole. Go fuck yourself. How about them apples? So yeah, these companies can kiss my black ass. How about them apples? So fuck that shit. See you guys later. Bye bye.